So good afternoon, everybody. And before I go into the preview of what we're going to do the next 6 months, I want to go into a review of the lunch beverages. For those of you who had a Diet Dr. Pepper, I hope it was not your first one and this wasn't the day you decided to try it. I'm so glad today was only a limited amount of cans available, because if you looked at the bottom of the can after you tasted it, it had expired over a year ago. And with that, all sweetness was gone, and that is just not what Diet Dr. Pepper looks like. So I can only recommend that maybe stay for the reception and have some wine and make that taste go away. If you,
I want a coupon. I want a coupon.
I was actually going to offer, I'll send you a fresh 12-pack. If you can show me the can that you had that didn't taste good. All right, so I'm pleased to just briefly highlight some of the upcoming activities that ILSI North America has organized. They're going to be happening over the next 6 months. There is in your program folder a lot more information on each and every one of these activities that you can read up on. So this year at the annual meeting of the Institute for Food Technologists, ILSI North America has organized a symposium on nutritional economics and value-based decision making, a positive influence for health outcomes. So if you plan to attend the IFT on Sunday morning, July 17th, please join us for that. The ILSI North America and the Food and Chemical Safety Committee thereof is continuing its collaborative work with the Society of Toxicology, and they've developed a webinar on food-relevant chemicals in ToxCast and potential integration of high-throughput toxicity testing in assessing chemical safety. So that webinar will be hosted by the Society of Toxicology on a Thursday in the afternoon. ILSI North America also continues its long history of organizing scientific sessions at the annual meeting of the International Association for Food Protection. And this year's meeting will be held in St. Louis in early August. So although most of ILSI North America's activities at IAFP are supported by the Food Microbiology Committee, the Food and Chemical Safety Committee has increased its presence in recent years, and this summer is going to support a session on cyanotoxins in the water supply and potential food safety ripple effects. In addition, the committee also co-organized, along with the Food Micro Committee, a debate on current perspectives in food safety, and that's actually supposed to be one of the most popular sessions at that meeting. So the Food Microbiome Committee is also supporting 2 additional sessions, one of which is the rise of the genomes, improving health through better food quality and food safety. And how do I validate that? Assuring credibility of non-thermal and novel thermal controls for microbiological hazards. Some other ILSI North America activities at IAFP are an oral presentation and a poster, and both of these are organized by the Food Microbiome Committee. And if you'd like more information on that, Allison Kretzer would be the one to contact. In September, the Food and Chemical Safety Committee will hold a workshop on scientific advances and challenges in safety evaluation of food packaging materials. That workshop is going to address the state of the science on toxicology, exposure and risk assessment as it relates to the safety of food packaging, and that's going to be in September in Washington, and you can contact Mansi for more information on that. Now, shortly before Christmas, I think a really cool technology summit is going to happen, and will finally tell me whether that Fitbit that I've been wearing every now and then is actually worth the money I invested. The Committee on Balancing Food and Activity for Health is going to hold that technology summit on the campus of the UC San Diego. The program was developed in collaboration with UC San Diego Institute for Public Health, ACSM, and has also received valuable input from scientists at NIH, CDC, and USDA, seeking to better understand the current and emerging challenges related to improving energy balance behavior assessment and intervention biotechnology. This summit is going to focus on how the research community might embrace and apply innovative new tools. And then lastly, California in January. We look forward to seeing you all at the next annual meeting. It's going to take place at the Hilton in La Jolla, Torrey Pines, and I've been informed that even though I don't play golf, I should be having a good time. The invitations are going to be going out via email, and registration will begin in early September. So the ILSI North America Scientific Program Planning Committee is currently very busy planning those 5 excellent sessions for the annual meeting. They will focus on food allergens, water safety, cancer and food, protein, and personalized nutrition and technology. And with the protein session, I was wondering whether, finally somebody's going to tell me that now protein makes you fat. Since we've been through fat, we've been through carbs and sugar, maybe it's protein's turn, so I'm going to stay tuned for that. The 2017 program chairs are Drs. Regan Bailey and Stephen Crozier from the Hershey Company, Regan from Purdue. And if you needed more information ahead of time before the invites go out, please contact Heather on that. And with that, Mr. Ted.
Thanks, Jeff. Thank you. Nice job.